it's Sarah, and today is Wednesday, which of course means it's Top 5 Wednesday. Top 5 Wednesday was created by Lainey from Ginger Reads Lainey. I'll link both her channel and the Goodreads group down below in case you want to join us. This week's topic is books that you were spoiled for. You know, we've all been there before, had someone outright tell us a spoiler, or, you know, been scrolling through Tumblr, Twitter, see a spoiler, wish you hadn't. We've all been there. So coming in at number 5 on my list is The Mortal Instruments. Everyone and their mom on BookTube says Jace's real last name. Honestly, I can't even keep going because then I will spoil you, and it's just frustrating. Luckily, it's a good enough series where, you know, I wanted to read it regardless of being spoiled, and luckily, I don't know anything about books 4 through 6. So I'm like ready to go. Well, maybe I know a few things, but I still feel enough in the dark that I feel really good about it. Coming in at number 4 is The Infernal Devices. And actually, no one spoiled me for this one. I spoiled myself. I have this really, really bad habit of like reading Wikipedia pages about shows and books that I'm reading, and I have spoiled myself on so many occasions. I was just, you know, reading the general Wikipedia page. I wasn't trying to get into any character bios, but then in the description of the characters, it said like what happened to like Tessa, Jem, and Will, and I was like, Sarah, why did you do that to yourself? And I did it to myself when I was reading the second book. So that was disappointing, but I still loved The Infernal Devices regardless of knowing major plot points, so I guess that's something. Coming in at number 3 is We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. I also have a very bad habit of flipping ahead pages just to kind of see how many I have left, how many are in the book. We Were Liars is not the book to do that with because I flipped to the last page and I accidentally read one little sentence and then I knew the whole plot of the book. So that was very unfortunate, but I still liked that book. I know a lot of other people don't like it, but I enjoyed it regardless of knowing the huge twist. Coming in at number 2 is Of Mice and Men by John Steinbeck. So here's the thing, I have a really good memory, so if I hear something, I will like remember it forever. And so when I was like in 5th grade, my stepsister, who is 4 years older than me, was reading Of Mice and Men in school, and she was talking about it at the dinner table, and she said what the ending was. And so then when it came turn for me to be in 9th grade and read it, I was spoiled. I knew what was coming because I remembered from when I was like 11 what my stepsister had said about it. Because of this, I didn't have a lot of respect for other people and not spoiling them, and my friend Emily, who is a year younger than me, was reading it in English, and I just outright said, oh, just so you know, at the end, yeah, I spoiled it for her because I'm a terrible person. I don't know why I did that. I think I was just lashing out from the emotional trauma of being spoiled myself. And coming in at number 1 is Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince by J.K. Rowling. This is number 1 because it's really hurtful and sad that I was spoiled for it, but it also was kind of my fault. So here's the thing, when the 5th Harry Potter book came out, I actually didn't really love it. It was probably my least favorite of the books. I appreciate it now that I'm older, but as a kid, I didn't really like it. So when the 6th book came out, I wasn't in a rush to read it. I just wasn't. I wasn't feeling Harry Potter because the 5th one had really been a downer for me. So I waited like a whole year to read it. I don't know why. And obviously by then, since everyone had read it, it was just like everyone knew what happened. Like everyone. I would say what happened, but is that spoilers? I don't know. Something about Harry Potter makes me feel like nothing is spoilers anymore because it's been so long since they've been out. But yeah, I just knew everything that was going to happen. So then I didn't feel a rush to read it. And then I think in like 8th grade, I finally was like, whatever, I guess I'll read it now. And so then I read it, and then I was like, what have you been doing with your life, Sarah? Why haven't you read this? But that's pretty much it. I know I've been spoiled for other stuff, but that's kind of like all I could think of. A lot of times, I'm the culprit in spoiling myself. Like the other day, I watched the Me Before You trailer before reading the book, and that was a bad decision. Let me know down below if you've ever been spoiled or if you've ever spoiled someone. And please don't leave any spoilers in the comments because that would be really rude. I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. You're all beautiful. Have a nice day. It's by E. Lockhart. Hort? That's not how you say that. Like Veronica Mars, for example. I totally was reading her Wikipedia page and I found out who killed Lily when I was only on like episode 11, and I like totally spoiled the first season. Foundation face. Pale.